When boiling eggs, never boil eggs directly in water. Today, I will show you how to boil eggs like a 5-star restaurant. The eggs will be fresh and soft, easy to peel and come off when touched. The boiled eggs will be delicious. The yolk will be cooked, not dry. Most importantly, the shell will peel off. Let's watch the video first. Clean the eggshells. Sometimes they are covered with chicken droppings, feathers, dirt, etc. Clean the eggs to ensure safety and hygiene and will not dirty the pot of eggs we cook. Do not ignore this step. If you skip cleaning, it is easy for E. coli bacteria to penetrate from the outside of the eggshell into the digestive tract and cause disease. Put the eggs in a basin. Next, add a little baking soda to the eggs. Then add a little salt. Then add water to cover the eggs. Where are you from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Dissolve the salt and baking soda. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Then soak the eggs for 5 minutes. After soaking for enough time, we wipe the eggs clean with a kitchen towel. When the chicken lays eggs, the eggs need to go through a path called the cloaca to lay the egg. The cloaca is responsible for excretion. Therefore, the dirt on the surface of the egg can be chicken droppings, chicken feathers, and other dirt pollutants. Along with the adhesion of pathogenic microorganisms such as Escherichia coli and Salmonella, salt and baking soda have a good cleaning effect. Baking soda makes stains easy to peel off. Salt has a good disinfecting and cleaning effect. In this way, eggs can be cleaned better and cooked eggs will be more delicious. There is no bad smell from dirt. Many people store eggs in the refrigerator. Therefore, it is best to put eggs in clean water. About 10 minutes before boiling eggs stored in the refrigerator will cause the temperature to drop suddenly when boiled. If you boil eggs directly, the eggs will easily expand when exposed to hot water, causing the egg white to stick to the shell and making it difficult to peel. Therefore, this step is not only to clean the eggs, but also to make it convenient to peel the eggshell. Next, rinse the eggs with clean water. Eggs are one of the foods with great nutritional value, providing vitamins and minerals. In addition to containing a lot of protein, choline for health. It is very easy to eat, and almost everyone from the elderly to children can eat. The cleaned eggs will be transparent, and you will feel comfortable when eating. Next, add about 1 liter of water to the pot. Next, add a little salt, then stir until dissolved. The salt will increase the boiling temperature of the water, helping the eggs cook more evenly. Now place the steamer on the pot. Then put the eggs on the steamer. Normally, we boil chicken and duck eggs directly in water. You see that they easily crack the shell or the white or yolk spills out when the water boils. This reduces the flavor when eaten and is very wasteful. Some eggs are even very difficult to peel, making them unsightly. Now place a bowl in the middle of the steamer. Add a little vinegar to the bowl. And add a little salt to the bowl too. Stir until the salt dissolves. If you want the eggs to be boiled and peeled more easily, we can add a spoonful of salt and a little white vinegar. These two things help the eggshells come off better when peeling. Because the eggshell is composed of calcium carbonate, it reacts with acetic acid and vinegar to soften the eggshell. It will separate with just a light touch. The presence of these two spices will make the eggs softer and more delicious, adding salt to the bowl when steaming. The salt helps the steam to release heat better and the egg tastes better. An appropriate amount of salt can increase the amount of electrolytes in the body, which is good for health. Heat over high heat until boiling. When steaming eggs, the heat from the steam will gradually heat the egg, and you don't have to worry about boiling eggs in cold or hot water. This way, the eggs will cook slowly. The eggshells won't crack due to sudden temperature changes. Steaming eggs doesn't require measuring the amount of water or worrying about the stove level. Just let the steam do the work. Too easy, right? When boiling eggs in water, you see the eggs break due to the impact with the pot when the water boils. This way ensures the eggs are intact and delicious. When the water boils, turn the heat to medium and continue to cook for another 12 minutes. For soft-boiled eggs, cook for 6 minutes. For hard-boiled eggs, cook for about 11 to 12 minutes. The time may vary depending on the number of eggs. If the egg is cooked for too long, chemical changes will occur inside it, leading to poor taste, dry eggs, and unfavorable digestion. 11 to 12 minutes is a good standard. Now cover and wait for the time to elapse. After enough time, open the lid. You smell the egg. It is very fragrant. It does not have a fishy smell. Eating eggs right after boiling is both hot and difficult to peel. You prepare a basin of cold water. Cold water will help lower the temperature of the egg effectively. You put the egg in water immediately to make it easier to peel. Moreover, the nature of protein is a glue. It tends to expand when hot and contract when cold. Therefore, soaking in cold water will help the protein contract. The eggshell is also easy to peel. Soak it until the egg is cool and not hot to the touch. Otherwise, when peeling, it is easy to get the egg white stuck, which is wasteful and time-consuming. Eggs boiled this way are intact without cracking or breaking the shell. Now let's peel the egg. Use the back of a knife to lightly tap one line horizontally across the egg. Peel a short section just tapped. Now let's see how it peels off. Wow, the eggshell comes off very easily and quickly without any egg white sticking to it. The egg is very beautiful. The egg white is intact, soft, smooth, and elastic. We still do the same, but tap lightly along the length of the egg. Eggs are very nutritious, but when eating eggs, you should pay attention. Do not drink tea if you have eaten eggs before, because the protein in eggs combines with tannic acid in tea, which can easily cause indigestion. In addition, do not eat chicken eggs with soybeans, because this combination hinders the absorption of nutrients in both foods. You see that the eggs are separated very easily and beautifully. We cut the egg to see how the yolk is. You can see that the egg yolk is perfectly yellow. Whether it is breakfast or afternoon tea, it has a smooth and gentle taste. Boiled eggs can bring you a sense of satisfaction in taste. Breakfast with eggs is convenient, quick, and very nutritious. If you want to cook it, apply the above cooking method. You will not be disappointed. Do you know how to boil eggs without directly in water, but still delicious, soft, and easy to peel? If you have a better way to boil eggs, please leave a message in the comment section. Thank you for your support. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video. Hello everyone, I am Top Tips 247. Today, let me share with you a new recipe for boiled eggs. Let you never have to break the skin sticky pan for boiled eggs again. I'm troubled by the bad taste. Every time the eggs are boiled and shelled, it's like opening a blind box. It's either cracked or hard to peel off the shell. The taste is either too old. Use a piece of paper to subvert your identity today. Know how to get a pot of perfect eggs in 5 minutes. Unbreakable, just right. First, let's prepare the right amount of eggs. The cleaning steps before boiling eggs are crucial. The surface of the egg is covered with invisible pores. In the process of chicken laying eggs, eggshells can be contaminated with intestinal bacteria. Fecal residue, dust may also adhere during subsequent transportation and storage, and harmful substances such as salmonella. If you cook directly, not only is it easy to stick to the pan and stick to the eggs, it may also affect the body after use with adverse effects. When washing eggs, put the eggs into a large bowl first. Add a spoonful of salt and a pinch of baking soda. Add enough water. Stir until the salt and baking soda are fully dissolved. Let the eggs soak for 2 minutes. When the time is up, gently scrub the eggs with a clean sponge towel. You will find that the dirt comes off easily. The granularity of table salt can play a role in physical friction, helping remove stubborn stains from egg surfaces. At the same time, it has certain bactericidal properties and can inhibit the growth of some microorganisms. Baking soda is a natural cleanser. It is weakly alkaline and soluble, removes the grease and dirt on the surface of the eggshell, and can penetrate deep into the stomata, softens and decomposes remaining impurities inside. Finally, rinse repeatedly with water. Make sure there are no detergent residues on the surface. The eggs cleaned in this way are clean and translucent. There's nothing dirty on the surface. It feels slippery, not only clean and hygienic. It also avoids cooking. In the process, bacteria enter the egg through the stomata. Also reduce the likelihood of eggshell cracking. Lay a good foundation for subsequent boiled eggs. Next, we take out the liner of the rice cooker. Prepare 6 paper towels. Lay them staggered and flat on the bottom of the rice cooker to form a soft blanket. Then pour in a small amount of water, just enough to soak the tissue evenly. It doesn't need a lot of water. Then put the cleaned eggs, gently place them on the wet tissue. I really want to know where you are from in front of the screen. Welcome to leave a message and share in the comment area. To meet friends from all over the world again. It's an amazing thing. If my sharing is helpful to you, click the subscribe button. There will be more practical tips waiting for you to unlock in the future. Finally, put it in the rice cooker. Put the lid on the rice cooker, press the cook button, leave the rest to the rice cooker. Many friends may be worried boiling eggs this way will clog the rice cooker. There's nothing to worry about. Today's rice cookers have built-in intelligent temperature control systems. Once the set temperature is reached or the water evaporates, it will automatically trip and power off. Ensure cooking safety, precise control of the heat. Put the boiled eggs in the rice cooker with peace of mind. It's delicious and baked. You don't have to be there at all, just like normal cooking. Wait until the rice cooker automatically trips. The eggs are cooked through. According to multiple experiments, usually after the rice cooker starts to emit gas, it will jump to the warm state in about 5 minutes. At this point, let's open the lid again to see. The eggs are intact. Boiling eggs this way is a multi-purpose task. Not only saves time and effort, it saves a lot of water. No more worrying about broken eggs. Compared to traditional boiling methods, not only do you have to boil half a pot of water and waste gas, you also have to keep an eye on it. The eggs were accidentally boiled. Now all you need is a few tissues and a little water. You can easily cook complete and delicious eggs. Be sure to try. The eggs just out of the pan are steaming hot. Don't rush to move your handbag. Prepare a bowl of cold water. Soak the boiled eggs in it for 1 minute. This seemingly simple alternation of heat and cold, it's actually ingenious. The eggshell contracts when cold. A tiny gap is formed between the protein that is expanded by heat. Make it easy to pack, customers. The time has come. Remove the eggs and control the moisture. First, tap a circle in the middle of the egg. After the eggshell has delicate cracks, peel the shell along the circle. Then just break it lightly. The whole egg is smoothly dragged from the 2 shells, a textbook in operation called shell meat separation. Eggs cooked this way, the eggshell falls off intact. Protein is smooth and delicate. There will be no more awkward scenes of sticky shells and broken phases. Peeling the shell, the egg leaks round and plump. A pearly protein, firm but hydrated. Cut in half, the golden yolk is just right through. No blunt white to black, no flow of candy hearts. Delicate and dense as satin, the edges are reddish, exuding a rich egg aroma. To this extent, bite down in one bite. Moderate softness and hardness. Rich in texture, filled with just the right amount of delicious food. Compared to traditional boiled eggs, the advantage of only cooking eggs in a rice cooker is significant. Save time and effort. Press the cook button to complete automatically. Water saving and energy saving. Just a little water. Say goodbye to the natural waste of half a pot of boiled eggs. High success rate? Avoid sudden changes in water temperature when boiling. Cause the eggshell to crack. It will not be difficult to control because of the heat. The protein is scattered. Stable taste. Gentle and uniform heating method. Let the eggs ripen just right. Protein soft elastic, egg yolk dense coconut. Clean and easy. No need to scrub the sticky protein cookware. Just throw the tissue away. Let boiled eggs change from tedious housework to convenient little things. When cooking eggs with paper towels, the amount of moisture needs to be just right. It keeps the tissue moist. It won't cause the eggs to be too soft or too much water in the rice cooker. The choice of paper towels. Ordinary kitchen paper towels. This paper towel has better water absorption, suitable for boiling eggs. Toilet paper can also be used, but the water absorption may be slightly worse and may not be thick enough. The wetness of the tissue. Spread the tissue on the bottom of the rice cooker. Pour in a small amount of water. Just soak the tissue evenly. Generally speaking, the amount of water is about 1/3 to 1/2 of the thickness of the tissue. Specific operation. Stagger 6 tissues, lay flat on the bottom of the rice cooker. Then pour in a small amount of water. Press the tissue gently with your finger. Make sure the tissue is completely moist, but free of standing water. Usually, the amount of water poured in is about 50 or 100 milliliters. The specific amount can be based on the water absorption of the paper towel. Adjust the size of the rice cooker. 3 practical steps to prepare paper towels. Stagger 6 tissues, lay flat on the bottom of the rice cooker, pour in water, pour in a small amount of water, press the tissue gently with your finger. Make sure the tissue is completely moist but free of standing water. The water volume is about 50 to 100 milliliters. Put in eggs. Wash the eggs, gently place on a wet tissue. Start cooking eggs. Put it in the rice cooker, close the lid, and press the cook button. After the rice cooker starts to emit gas, it will jump to the warm state in about 5 minutes. The eggs are ready at this point. 4. Thickness of the tissue. If the tissue is thin, you can lay more layers. Make sure the eggs don't directly touch the bottom of the rice cooker. If the number of eggs is high, it may be necessary to increase the amount of water appropriately. But still, make sure the tissue just wet instead of soaking in water. Different types of rice cookers have different heating efficiencies. The amount of water in boiled eggs can be adjusted according to the actual situation. Time 5. Summarize. When cooking eggs with paper towels, water control is crucial. Generally speaking, the water volume is about 50 to 100 millimeters. Make sure the tissue is evenly moist but free of standing water. This will ensure that the eggs are cooked evenly. It won't be because of too much water or too much water in the rice cooker. I hope these methods, it can help you cook perfect eggs with ease. Hurry up and click to follow Lily Mom. There will be a lot of surprise tips in the next issue, waiting for you to unlock. Here are both full of dry goods and interesting knowledge. Teach you to play easily and make fire. See you next time. Ha ha ha. If 5 pieces of small rice cost 10 yuan for a large portion, then a small portion, 1 piece, costs 2 yuan. The amount of small rice is about 200 grams. This amount is significant for a person, is more appropriate, it can satisfy the satiety of a meal. There won't be too much waste left, and the price is only 5 yuan. The price-performance ratio is still very high.